guys, welcome to SIKIKSYD. I am SIKIKSYD. I'm a professional astrologer, psychic, shaman, medium, seer, mambo, witch, volleyball player, and all the information looking for that's in the description box down below. If you're interested in the products I sell, those in the description box down below as well. And thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD. Thank you for your kind comments, likes, subscriptions, gifts, readings, bookings, and referrals. This is a reading for the future of Aries. You don't have to be an Aries to resonate with this reading. You could be a Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Mercury, Venus, Mars, or Jupiter in Aries. You can have Aries anywhere in your astrological chart. Or you just came across this reading and it just resonates for you. If you want to cross-watch, check your Mars. And you should also check your ascendant. I always find that you should usually, like with Aries, you should also sort of look at the ascendant. Because that is what it's directly connected to. So check that out. You never know what may come out. This is a reading for the future of Aries. Excited to do your reading today. Let's get right into your reading. We have 8 new products here at SIKIKSYD. Go check them out. Go check out my social media, and you'll also find videos about these products and how they work. You can also check out SIKIKSYD's shop and go look at these products for yourself. Okay, let's cleanse the energy, Aries. Remember to check your Mars and where you have Aries in your astrological chart to see where you may resonate with this reading. Hi Aries, let's see, what is your future? Okay, so Aries, your future we are covering today is your love life. Whether you're married or in a relationship, or you are single, if you are in a relationship or you're married, we are covering your energy and your significant other's energy. If you are single, we are covering your energy and the person you're meant to be with's energy. Okay, even if you don't know that person. Okay, so the current energy of your love life, of your relationship, of your marriage is the Emperor. This could be any astrological sign, but this is the masculine energy. If you are in a relationship or a marriage, taking control of the relationship or the marriage, taking the lead, wanting to do things the right way, wanting commitment, wanting relationship, wanting to be responsible for whoever the feminine energy is in the relationship or the marriage. Becoming a father, becoming a grandfather, really leading as a man. It's also like people are looking up to you and seeing that you are doing the right thing. This is like being a good husband. This is like being a good dad. This could be your husband. This could be the father of your children. The current energy of your love life is focused on that. It's focused on the father of your children, or it's focused on someone. If you're single, it's focused on someone who's also single, who is interested in a relationship, a marriage, in giving that to you, right? For many of you, this could, if you're married, this is your husband. And there is a feeling of taking control, taking control of the relationship, of the marriage, taking control, taking the lead, feeling like a man. Okay, so the current energy you're in, Aries, is the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius energy. You are grounded, practical. If you're single, you like the idea of a relationship, of a marriage. You feel most comfortable in a commitment or relationship or a marriage. And you've been really focused on work. You've been really focused on your financial stability. You've been focused on your health. You've been focused on your routine, on what is practical. You've been just really focused on your long-term stability if you're single, if you're in a relationship or a marriage. You're very happy in that relationship or that marriage. It's something that makes you feel very comfortable. It's something that you really enjoy being in, and you're happy, basically, with the King of Pentacles. You feel like you have to establish a routine in the relationship or the marriage or the commitment, of showing up consistently, showing it through your actions, showing it through your words, being practical, being grounded. One of your cards just flew. I'll go get it. But if you're in a relationship or a marriage, you are wanting to show up consistently, practically, and you're very loyal and dedicated to the relationship or the marriage. The person you're in a relationship or a marriage with is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, if you are single, then there's a single masculine energy that is interested in a relationship with you. Okay, the person you're meant to be with, or the person you're in a relationship or marriage with, is the Wheel of Fortune, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, Ophiuchus energy. Number 4 could be significant to you. The number 10 could be significant to you. They feel currently like the relationship or marriage is destined, like they are supposed to be in this relationship or this marriage. They're supposed to be with this person. Like you guys are destined to be together. You're meant to be together. Like everything has come together for you guys to come to this point to be with one another. And they feel very lucky. They feel very blessed to be in a relationship or a marriage with you. Okay? If you are single, there's a single masculine energy who is like shooting their shot at single feminine energies that they are interested in. They could be shooting their shot at you. That is what they're currently doing with the Wheel of Fortune. They are shooting their shot romantically. So they could definitely be shooting their shot at you. You could be receiving an offer if you're single feminine energy from a single masculine energy that is interested in you. Okay. Now the obstacle is the 10 of Cups. Pisces and Mars can be Aries, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Ophiuchus energy. If you are in a relationship or a marriage, the obstacle is that you're a very famous and well-known couple. The obstacle is that many people wish they could have your relationship, your marriage, your partner. They wish that they could have your life, okay? 10 of Cups is like being famous, working with the famous, and that plays a part in your love life. It could be, you never know who really loves you for you because you're famous, right? And people just want to get, around you for clout. Or it can even be people putting a lot of pressure on your relationship or your marriage because it goes so well. It seems almost like too good to be true, like too perfect, right? Someone else had that, where the obstacle, I believe, was that they were famous, like couple, like a very well-known couple, and that was the obstacle. Just that, like, there's a lot of eyes on them, a lot of people watching you. Your future actions in love, Aries, is the 10 of Swords, Gemini, and Mercury, Gemini, Virgo energy. So severing ties with people who have betrayed you, or you feel like, who have backstabbed you, have hurt you, rather it's called schoolmates, siblings, friends. It's like you are cutting off connections with people that you don't feel like it's healthy for your mental, that you don't feel like maybe it's healthy communication. or that it's a connection that should be there consistently in your life, right? So you're cutting off connections in your love life, and you feel betrayed, maybe backstabbed, hurt, feeling like things are coming to an end, like certain relationships and connections are coming to an end for you, right? And your significant other, or the person you're in a relationship with, this can be the person you're meant to be with, right, is the Five of Cups, Aries, Scorpio energy, Aries and Mars energy. They are, well, it's actually Scorpio and Mars. Scorpio and Mars energy. They are mourning, like they could be grieving. There could literally, this feels like, for some of you, that can be, some of you may know of someone who is ill or terminally ill, okay? That gives me like terminally ill or something like that. That gives me like you may know of someone like that, or you're experiencing that or something of that nature. But it's like still being in it, even if you may not know if someone is going to be well later, basically. Almost like watching someone suffering, Ten of Swords, and feeling like you can't really do anything to help it. But I feel like the person that you are meant to be with, or the person you are with in a relationship or marriage with, they are grieving. They are crying, they are sad. They have a lot of regrets. They could be indulging in something to deal with the regret that they feel. But they are very sad. They are very remorseful. They could literally be grieving a death of some kind, or they are just really sad. With the Five of Cups, they are upset. They wish that things had gone differently. There's a lot of like remorse, like they're very focused on what did not go right. They're very focused on what they did not receive or what did not go a particular way. Your advice is the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Ophiuchus energy. If you go to a baby shower, you're going to find out it's a boy. I'd buy boy stuff, whatever that means for you. You know, boy stuff can be interpreted in so many different ways. Your advice is, I mean, also the person that you're meant to be with currently, they could be like traveling or something of that nature. Wheel of Fortune gives travel. They're also getting a promotion. Yeah. You are currently, you know, like King Midas, everything that you touch right now, it basically turns into gold. And in the future, it's like you're feeling sort of betrayed, or you're feeling like you've had cut off connections that maybe just did not work out for you, or maybe they weren't in your best interest. Your advice is the Ace of Wands, which is have a new beginning, find that spark again, find that energy, that will to live again. If you're in a relationship or a marriage, find the spark sexually and in your relationship or your marriage and ignite it, you know, reignite it basically with the Ace of Wands. Find that interest, find, you know, Ace of Wands is also like the masculine energy is very well endowed, right? It's saying to find the, basically like ignite that spark in the relationship or the marriage, okay? If you are single, try new things, find the energy within yourself basically to live, find the will to live. With the Ace of Wands, find the excitement, find the joy in life again, because I think you're very jaded. Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Super Gemini, Capricorn energy. I think you're very jaded. You could be a single mother for many of you. Queen of Swords is, you know, single mom, or a divorcee, someone who's been divorced before. I think you're very chatty, very funny, very witty, but you're also very jaded in regards to love. So remember to try to find that positive, try to find that optimism in regards to love. You know, open yourself up to love. And it doesn't mean that you're not going to still use logic, right? But it's also saying not everything is a trap. Not everything is the worst thing that is ever going to happen to you, okay? I do think you're very jaded. I think you are very educated based off of what you've experienced, but realize that not everybody is going to hurt you, Aries, okay? I see you being very logical, very intelligent. You know, no one can lie to you if you're a feminine energy. But I do think you're a little jaded in regards to love, okay? So it's saying, you know, remember to be positive. You know, love does exist in the world. I promise it does. If you see people who are in love, recognize it as an example that it is possible. And that if you are witnessing that energy, you're near that energy and that vibration, it means that, you know, we attract the energy we are, and that you are beginning to amplify that own energy within yourself, to magnify that to you, to magnify love and prosperity and abundance towards you. So yeah, this has been your reading. This has been your reading. Thank you so much for supporting Psychic Sid, Aries. If you are single, your obstacle is also that you need to know what you want. You need to know what will actually make you happy in love, in a relationship, in a marriage. You gotta actually know what that is that will make you happy in order for you to manifest it, or even know what it looks like when it's right in front of you. Let's go check out the 8 new products here at Psychic Sid. And if you're interested in the products, it's on the description box down below. Thanks so much for your kind comments, like subscriptions, gifts, readings, bookings, and referrals. Amen and Ashe.